chance to talk a little bit more about England, because of course they will contest the final game this evening against one of these two sides, New Zealand or Australia. Cup semi-final number 2 is underway, and your commentators Ben Gollings and Wyn Griffith.
Newcomer this season, he's the playmaker. You mentioned tackling. Well, if New Zealand get their hands on the ball, as they surely will, then the tackling skills of Australia will be severely tested. But it's first possession, first penalty as well to Australia. Quickly taken there by Con Foley. The gap opens up for Matt Lucas. Straight down the middle goes Sean McMahon. He wears 3. Remains the youngest ever Australian representative at Ayabisan's far out to Matt Lucas, the hero of that Tokyo victory. Struck a sweet conversion right at the death to secure the victory over Samoa. So Australian Sevens rugby in good heart, and New Zealand looking to extend that record of theirs, looking for a 10th Championship Series win.
It was unfortunate there. Great start by Australia, and just looking after the ball, making sensible decisions. Matt Lucas, though, he's not the biggest guy. Let the ball do the work again. We said it a lot more. And then stretch these Kiwis. They're big hitters up front, but here you go. They've opened them up now.
McMahon on to Damon Anderson. That's the first score created by Matt Lucas. New Zealand, the most consistent side this season. Australia very quickly there on Tim Mickelson. It's there for Piatau. This is Naholo, the speedster. He's got good strength as well. Gets away from the first tackle, pulled to ground though by Matt Lucas. Forbes, light on his feet. Piatau. Oh, deceptive running from Salesi Piatau. Now then, the Australian defence is being tested here. A change of direction from Lotte Raikambula. That first receiver there, it's Tomasi Farmer of all people out wide. Dug out by Naholo for Raikambula, the vice captain of this New Zealand squad, back from injury.
Certainly making the Aussies work hard here in defence. And holding the ball up well, but saying that, the Australians have been unfortunate. They've been using great line speed in their defence, and we just saw that.
We've got 1 or 2 leagueies in this Australian side, so they know all about big hits. Yeah, they can make them as well, and it could be the judicious use of the bench that'll clinch this one in the end. You've got Shannon Walker on the bench, who can change games. He's a game breaker.
Absolutely, he's got gas to burn, and he's also got great feet, and we saw that in the last game, and he could be a key weapon in this game.
Speaking of great feet, that was Tomasi Farmer again, keeping the momentum for New Zealand. Australia look to catch the New Zealanders napping here. That's the captain, Ed Jenkins, who scored that try, crucial try in Tokyo. Good tackle coming in. It's a turnover ball. Naholo, he will get there, that's for sure. Naholo for the corner. New Zealand have struck back. Last year, 21 years of age. Tremendous prospect. But it is. We can see the wall, but it's held up. Contracted through to 2016. That's the value of DJ Forbes to the New Zealand cause. Piatau, another one who could be in Rio in 2016, driving hard into the Australian defence. Naholo on his own out on the right, but it goes to the open side. Farmer, lovely pass. Out it goes to Solomon King for the corner. Second try. New Zealand back on Australia by 12-7 at half-time.
I think the Australians,
those 2 tries were testament to that, really.
Yeah, just a reminder, of course, that with Fiji now knocked out, New Zealand know a place in the final and the potential chance to win it will take them even further ahead in the overall series standing. So an important match for both of these sides halfway through the second Cup semi-final. 12-7 to New Zealand at the moment. Ben Gollings and Wyn Griffith, your commentators.
Off the ball, there's Solomon King.
I'm not sure whether he was in the position there he was allowed to be in, but
well, he got away with it. New Zealand are getting away again through Lotte Raikambula. A long striding Lotte Raikambula. Touchdown. He will celebrate his 50th tournament as well. Great servant for New Zealand rugby, Lotte Raikambula, as indeed is captain DJ Forbes. Australia looking to get back into this match. Ball went backwards. Captain Ed Jenkins to get forward traction for his team.
Off your feet.
Oh, that's calm.
Advantage taking the 9.
TJ Forbes is living on an offside position there. I know he put his hands up earlier, but he's got to make a chance to get away, and he knows he's getting away with it. He's clever.
Yeah, there he is lying on the ground there now. He's in the way.
He's got the way now, New Zealand.
The referee should be saying he's got to make an attempt to get up. He's got to get out of the way.
Oh, poor pass.
But they are making it difficult for the Australians on the floor at the moment. They're not getting any quality ball.
No fluency at all. Confoley. The big hits coming in from Piatau.
Hand to the ruck. Beaten by the ruck.
So this is a chance, but it's given New Zealand a chance to regroup as well.
I think the Aussies, they really need to stretch the Kiwis at the moment. They're running too much, getting too much confrontational play, and the New Zealanders are quality on the floor.
5. Let it go, Black.
See, it's more slow ball again here that just stalls their play.
Now quiet, thank you.
Taken out by Ed Jenkins into midfield quickly this time to Confoley out wide. But that defence is solid as ever from Charles Piatau, the youngster, 20 years of age. Now then, Jenkins, can he get the pass away to Lucas? Yes, he can, but the chip forward surely by Charles Piatau.
It's unfortunate, I think.
Captain Fiji at the Junior Rugby World Cup in Italy in 2010. It's Australia.
That's a maul.
Using muscle here. Shannon Walker is out on his own on no scoring opportunities either.
Engage.
On day one, they only missed 3 tackles. A minute or two into extra time. So
absolutely.
Keeping the powder dry. Jenkins taking the challenge of Lottie Raikambula. This is Shannon Walker. Walker looking to get away from Adi Sevilla. Again.
Shannon Walker moved the ball and support in that situation. He had a man outside him that was coming on at pace, would have stretched them more, and then looked to get an offload off his teammate.
Yeah, desperate measures called for now by Australia. Again, Farmer using that boot of his, that trusty boot to good effect. Anywhere downfield will do. Into touch it goes 10 metres from the Australian try line, and that eats up a few more valuable seconds.
Yeah, but very clever kick. Thalman's seen that he's got the option actually. He doesn't need to hit it straight into touch. He can use the roll and get an extra bit of distance on it.
Well, if Australia going to manage to get through to their second final on the trot, they need to score pretty soon. We're down to the last minute. The ball won though in the air by New Zealand, and it could be curtains here. Bryce Heem pins back his ears. Over he goes. I'm sure we can safely say now that New Zealand are through to the final.
That's quality from New Zealand, starting with the line out.
Don't worry about
excellent work by the forwards, and then it's the quality of pass. It's right in front of the player, coming on at pace, and then the last ball to Bryce Heem was on the money. He didn't even check stride, and the ball had already beaten the defence of the Australians. It was a pure walk-in for him.
Bryce Heem, regular in the winning team of last year, played for the winning Auckland Sevens, scored at the New Zealand Sevens in Queenstown in January. Rising to the occasion once again, Bryce Heem, 22-7 then with this conversion to come, and this will be the final play of the Cup semi-final. New Zealand then, the reigning HSBC Sevens World Series champions, through to the final. The hooter has blown, has it?
Yeah,
no, I think the referee had already said to them that he was going to play another kick-off before the kick at goal was made.
Yeah, I can see the clock in the far distance, and it's down to 0. And Australia need 2 scores. Even if they get 1, it won't be enough. But these are the skills of Shannon Walker, debutant this season. Found his feet in Hong Kong, showed up well in the Cup final in Tokyo. And the best efforts of the young Australians, not quite good enough on this occasion. The final play then, 22-7.
Knock on in the tackle.
Knocked forward by Australia. Luke Pearce blows the whistle.